So in February 2024, Game Dev Utopia organized a game jam hosted at itch.io together with the Defold team, mainly to promote game development among Indian students, though it attracted participants from all over the world. Teams and solo developers had only 72 hours, so 3 days, to make a game in the Defold Game Engine. The theme of the jam was Going Stellar, your outer space fantasy. So everything regarding cosmos, aliens, spaceships, astronauts, Star Wars and Star Trek was definitely matching it. In the end, there were 18 submissions and you can see me playing some of them in the background. Games made at jams are always specific because of the time restrictions, but you can test your skills and sometimes make a nice prototype with a great potential. Out of those games, the jury selected top ones in a few different categories. I was honored to be one of the judges at this event and I played all the games. Here are the results. This time I will start with the winner of the category Best Game Art, Smithin by the team Smithin, consisting of Jack London, the leader, and Thundercat of Dam, both responsible for programming and game design, Nadia responsible for game art, and Cliff Drops responsible for sound design. In this game you are presented with a simple goal to collect all the junk floating in space, but you are also attacked by enemy ships, so you must protect yourself. The game boasts impressive graphics, you have a nice and crisp pixel art main menu, user interface, portraits and design of ships, space junk, bullets and explosions are all clear and outlined for better readability. You are given clear instructions and through the game you also see more dialogues. Although it would benefit from smoother movement, the game shines as a complete entry for the game jam with a solid gameplay loop, clear objectives, engaging obstacles, possibilities to defeat them and audio-visually appealing design. Overall, this game stands out as an excellent accomplishment for a 72-hour jam. Congratulations! The winner of the category Best Game Design is Space Dogs by Team Monotone, formed by Sparsh Gautam, Arnash Dan and Lavesh Sanadia from Indian Institute of Information Technology in Nagpur. They created a local multiplayer game, so it was hard for me to test it solo, but I invited friends and we had a lot of fun. It's a game where you simply fly a starship and have to defeat the other one, and controls and movement are really smooth in here and inertia based. But in the middle of the screen there is a black hole that is attracting both ships, so you end up not only fighting the opponent but also gravity. This nice twist on the classic shooter mechanics and focusing on a fun for two instead of a solo fighting a computer AI prove it's a well thought design. Plus clear, well designed backgrounds, spaceships, simple GUI and nice background makes it a really nice game. And finally, the best overall game is Midoris Astro Quest by Team Shinobi, consisting of 2 students at Pion Institute of Computer Technology, the game and level designer Harsh Kalkar and Saurav Shinde, responsible for programming and logic. It's one of the most polished games of the jam with its own assets made in Blender. It's a platformer game featuring a funny alien cat, Midori, traveling to different planets in search of coins. But on this planet you will also meet some green aliens, so you won't be bored. The game is fully featured with an expansive level filled with collectibles like coins and adversaries. It includes weapons to conquer those foes and offers excellent platforming challenges. Both the music and sound effects enhance the experience, and having an adorable cat as a playable character is fantastic. The visuals overall are impressive for such a short jam, complemented by appealing particle effects. Congratulations on such a great job! There was an additional special title highlighted by the judges, Space Slime Invasion by Awesome Freaks, formed by Anush Bandel, leader, and Ashwin S., active team member, students at Indian Institute of Information Technology in Kottayam. It's a classic platformer game and a special minigame in the style of old space shooter classics like Galaga. Game features assets by Kenny, but thanks to this, the team had time to polish the level design with a steep difficulty curve, especially due to instant deaths from spikes. It blends platforming and defense tower gameplay really well, though the platforming needs clearer hazard differentiation and the shooter game's pacing could be quicker to maintain interest, but overall it is an admirable achievement in the given time frame, presenting a complete and enjoyable experience. My favorite runner-up was Galactic Clash, and it received a special mention from Defold's product owner Bjorn. It's a tactical puzzle game with cards, made by Kshiti Ausharmal from Pune Institute of Computer Technology. You can only use cards for moving and attacking, so you have to plan every move carefully, as enemies can attack you regardless of their position. It's a very interesting game design, reminding me of another great game made with Defold, Demon's Hand, and I would love to see it evolve. Beside those, I would love to give an honorable mention to the game Grayscale, sole developed by Devashish Athwale from Indian Institute of Information Technology in Nagpur, which included a really nice game menu, plus intro idea and own designs of the monsters, which demands to be mentioned here as it's not something usual in game jams. Another honorable mention goes to Aditya Gaj from Pune Institute of Computer Technology for the game Galactic Bleed. It's a complete bullet hell shooter with smooth controls, increasing pacing, with more difficult enemies and upgrades applied over time to our ship. Almost all the participants used the default for the first time here and shared their feedback, and it was generally perceived as a lightweight and easy to set up and dive in solution. I like that I see the influence of my videos here. It's cheering me up. Congratulations once again to all the jammers and hope to see you again.